But what you actually made was something that brought together lots of things that I used separately into one package, which was really cool.
Hi, I'm Will. You're looking at my ASB Brightsparks project for 2017. So I decided to do something completely different this year and design some teaching software called Teacher Planner. The idea was to make a teaching planner book but on a computer and making it easier for teachers to plan their lessons and put them into action. With the help of my teacher giving me some ideas for adding different features into the software, and my own programming skill, which is self-taught by the way, I managed to make this incredible bit of software. So, this is actually being linked in with my homework. At the moment, we have to design something. It can be whatever we want. So I just decided to make this software, and I thought I'd do it with ASB Brightsparks as well. So the process took around maybe 3 months. I started off by getting the plans on paper. So I literally wrote all the ideas out, all the designs. I'll put the different plans up on the screen now. And then it went into the designing time. So this is where I designed most of the graphics, like the icons and everything, the buttons. And then it was time to get started on the code. The code was probably my favorite bit because, yeah, I love programming. And so I used Visual Basic.net with the Visual Basic programming language, which is designed to run on the Windows platform, like Windows 10 over here, which I built this system myself, and it pretty much runs on any Windows computer. So once the programming was completed, I started working on the videos for both my homework and ASB Brightsparks. So now I guess I can show you the programming that goes on behind the scenes. There was around 5,000 or 6,000 lines that went into this. So it was a very big project. See you in there. So this is basically all the programming that goes on behind it. This is also in Microsoft's Visual Studio software, which I'm using to create this project. The toolbox, I can simply drag things onto it. So that's how I design the forms. For the code that goes behind it, I will actually add a Word document into the USB, and it listing every single line of code. As you know, this is a lot of code. It took a long time. So, yeah. So, we'll go ahead and test the software now by clicking Run, and Teacher Planner comes up. You need to go A, B, C, D. You can also choose to remember your password from the lock screen. You can choose to, if you want to unremember your password, you can do it from here. So pretty much you've got block 1, block 2. You can change what goes on in here. You can put files that if you've got a presentation that you want to show. This is for every single different day. You can save it and have it loaded in when you come back to Teacher Planner. Common files, if you access a file often, you can drag and drop them into here, and you simply click on Common Files and they'll be there. ETAP is a school administration system where they use to do the role. I'm not a teacher, so I can't actually log into that. Otamodi Intermediate School Notices contains all of our notices for our school, which is quite useful if you've just done the role, then you want to read out the daily notices. Kiosk is pretty much when you start it, it will load the daily notices, and you can change this message that runs up the top here, and you can close it again. Export, you can export it as an Excel file. I'm just going to keep it schedule. Exported the file successfully. So as you can see down here, it has appeared. I can run it, and it opens Excel. And here we go, we have our entire schedule exported to an Excel spreadsheet. So my plans for the future of this software go very far. I have a website that isn't live yet, where I'm going to be posting most of my applications, Some of it will be freeware, some of it will be payware, but the idea of Teacher Planner will be open source education software to integrate technology into their lessons as much as we can. I make heaps of software. It can range from server management to office suites to web browsers to inventory software. It's all made in code. There is not one thing that a computer can do that can't be done in code. Code is such a powerful tool, one of the most powerful on the planet. So it's a great thing to have skill in programming. It could be your future. So what did you expect, and was it up to how you expected it to be?
To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect to begin with, but what you actually made was something that brought together lots of things that I use separately into one package, which was really cool.
So what did you like about it most?
I think the main thing is you kept it nice and simple. You know, a lot of times people make a piece of software, but they just make it too confusing, and it makes actually the tasks that you need to do a lot harder than what they should be.
Oh yeah. And what do you think could be improved about it?
I think I've done a really good job. I suppose with more time you'll be able to maybe make the look of it more appealing. Maybe explore some other ways of exporting the information that the teacher could use.
Yeah, awesome. So any other comments about it?
No, just well done. It was, I could see there's a lot of work had gone into it, and you did the research prior to find out what was needed. So I think I did a really good job.
Awesome. Thank you.